every time you hear this phrase.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
What you're really hearing is a simple way of saying this from the Fifth Amendment. No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. This is just one right from the Miranda warnings, rights read to suspects when they're under arrest and facing interrogation.
You have the right to remain silent.
It's like watching the Bill of Rights go to work.
The Miranda warnings are a staple of popular culture.
Miranda is really one of our iconic Supreme Court decisions.
When it was handed down, it was the most controversial criminal procedure decision ever.
That's because the right that says you can't be forced to confess or testify against yourself is a fundamental protection of our liberty, but it also seems like it might interfere with convicting criminals. Are we giving criminals an advantage? Or did the framers want to make it difficult for the government to take away someone's liberty? The line between liberty and security has always been a place for some of the loudest debates in America. And right there in the middle is the Miranda case, the Fifth Amendment, and the right to remain silent. In March 1963, an 18-year-old woman was coming home from her job at a movie theater in Phoenix, Arizona, when she was pulled into a stranger's car, kidnapped and raped, then driven home. She couldn't identify her attacker, but after piecing together parts of her story, 10 days later, the police showed up at the front door of Ernesto Miranda.
Ernesto Miranda is a criminal suspect. They just take him down to the station and question him.
He was interrogated there for 2 hours. We don't know exactly all of the details of that interrogation. What we do know is that 2 hours later, the police came out with a confession.
And as confessions go, Miranda's was about as complete as they come.
He wrote it out. It told how he picked her up, how he forced her into the car, that he drove her out to this rural, isolated area and raped her and drove her back home.
Okay, this is a really big moment in the case because in the prosecution of criminal trials, there's nothing more important to the police than a confession.
Confessions are hugely important. It's probably the single most valuable piece of evidence.
There's nothing as powerful as a person who's accused actually saying, yes, you're right, I did do this thing.
It will probably be the basis for a conviction in the case, or the defendant probably won't even stand trial because he'll know it's going to come and he'll know it will sink him, so he's going to plead guilty.
If there's a confession, that's pretty much all the evidence the state needs. It's a powerful tool for law enforcement, and that's why the Fifth Amendment protects us from being forced to incriminate ourselves.
Self-incrimination is saying something that establishes or indicates your guilt.